If you're thinking of getting a furry friend but don't like the shedding they do, are allergic to dander, dead skin flakes, saliva or hair, Wandering Pets has compiled a list of the top 13 dog breeds that shed the most for you to avoid. Number 1. Chow Chow. Given the Chow Chow's thick coat, it's not surprising they shed every day. The breed is native to northern China and was initially used as a security dog. Chow Chows have thick, rust-coloured manes that give them the appearance of lions due to their excessive fur. Their two coats are silky underneath and slightly rough on top. If you decide to get a Chow Chow, you must be prepared to brush it frequently. You wouldn't be thrilled with the amount of shedding they do otherwise. They've been groomed to look like a hybrid between a lion and a bear. Number 2. Bernese Mountain Dog. The Burmese Mountain Dog, a 30-inch tall Swiss Alps breed, is claimed to be related to the Roman Mastiff. That would undoubtedly explain this breed's enormous stature. It makes sense that the Burmese Mountain Dog is a working dog. Burmese Mountain Dogs are distinguished by their double coats of dense, long hair. Most dogs with a double coat shed a lot. Of course, the Burmese Mountain Dog falls into this group as well. Using the right grooming tools, you can easily control shedding. An undercoat grooming rake can reach sections of this Swiss dog's fur that a slicker brush would miss. You can also use a wire pin brush to remove stray hair as you comb through the Burmese Mountain Dog's outer coat of fur. Removing these stray hairs of the dog will reduce the amount of hair that will fall off your dog and cover your entire home with fuzz. Number 3. Fawn Pug. The pug breed is unique in that some have double coats while others have single coats. You don't have to look all the way down to their undercoat of fur to figure out what kind of coat they're wearing, thankfully. Black pugs often have single coats, whereas fawn pugs usually have double coats. This suggests that fawn pugs shed a lot. They shed hair all year, but particularly during the molting season. However, this does not imply that black pugs do not shed. They do, just not as much. Number 4. Labrador Retriever. If you ask any Labrador owner if their dog sheds, they'll probably tell you that picking up loose hair is one of their primary duties. Even though German Shepherds and other comparable dogs have longer coats, Labs are considered high shedding canines due to their shorter hair. Labradors shed a portion of their fur throughout the year and have blowouts twice a year due to their double coat. Yes, it is correct. The thick, fluffy coat of a lab can be seen beneath the layer of short, coarse hair and gives them the appearance of a single-coated. Because of their short coat, grooming your lab will be a breeze. Use a slicker brush to comb the lab's coat 3 times per week. As your Labrador sheds more, feel free to brush him more frequently. Number 5. Golden Retriever. The Labrador's longer, wavier and silkier coated relative sheds just as much as the Labs. The Golden Retriever, like a Labrador, has a double coat. This means shedding every day of the year and a few more blowouts in the spring and fall. Golden Retriever's long hair necessitates regular brushing to keep the coats tangle-free. They only need to be brushed once a week, but it's preferable to do it daily when their fur is blowing. Number 6. German Shepherd. If you decide to get a German Shepherd, you should be aware that they shed a lot of hair. German Shepherds can have up to 4 blowouts annually, thanks to their double coats. The good news is that these gentle giants shed very little for the rest of the year, and the hair they do shed is also easy to clean up. As the shedding season begins, you'll undoubtedly notice tufts of hair dropping off your German Shepherd's coat. However, taming these requires only a brush. During the seasonal shedding, combing them regularly with a metal comb or a slicker brush is possible. Before we move on, like this video and smash the subscribe button to see more content like this. Number 7. Akita. Akitas are massive dogs that originated in Japan. Because they're from the mountains, they have thick coats to keep them warm. Despite their short coats, they have a very dense double layer that sheds frequently. Because of their thick, medium-length double coats, Akitas require a lot of brushing. They come in different colours including black, brown, red and white. Their undercoats could be completely different colours from their overcoats. Brush them once a week to keep their coats healthy. But prepare for a hairstorm. Akita's seasonal shredding is spectacular. Number 8. Shiba Inu. This medium-sized dog will shed its coat twice a year as the seasons change from warmer to colder. If you're tired of seeing your Shiba Inu shed so much, consider changing its diet. Shibas, due to their dry, sensitive skin, may shed their fur more than usual if your dog has food allergies. Another good recommendation is to groom your dog. You should bathe your Shiba Inu once a week. It is advised to groom your Shiba during the peak of its shedding season. The Shiba Inu's dense coat on both sides makes brushing tricky. However, you'll not have to untangle knots because the dog's coat is smooth and does not tangle. Number 9. Great Pyrenees. Although the Pyrenees is well known and loved for its pristine white coat, this species can also have fur colours brown, red, tan or grey. Regardless of the colour, the Great Pyrenees sheds the same amount of fur. It has a long silky outer coat with a woolen layer in the undercoat. Because its fur isn't as dense as some of the other breeds I've discussed, the Great Pyrenees doesn't shed as much. However, the seasons continue to cause it to blow its coat. If you don't have one already, I recommend investing in a high quality dog hair vacuum before bringing home your Pyrenees. Establish a grooming program for your Great Pyrenees as well. Develop a grooming program for your Great Pyrenees and brush it many times a week, depending on how much its white or coloured fur is flying over your home. Number 10. Dalmatian. Dalmatians, while having short hair, can lose a lot of hair if they're not properly groomed. Dalmatians in particular are among the canines that shed the most if they're not brushed every day. When brushing a Dalmatian, use gentler brushes with rubber bristles to avoid damaging their dermis. Dalmatians, like retrievers, require regular walks because they're an energetic and playful dog breed. Don't leave Dalmatians home alone for long periods because they are prone to separation anxiety. Number 11. Siberian Husky. The Siberian Husky is a medium-sized dog with a magnificent coat and even more stunning eyes, named after the cold climate from which they originate. All of this beauty, however, comes at a cost, because Siberian Huskies shed like crazy. To resist the sub-zero Siberian temperatures, the dog possesses a very thick, double-layered coat. The Siberian Husky, like every other breed on this list, will shed more in the spring and fall. The Husky will blow its coat over a month. Reviewing the nutritional value of the food you feed your Siberian Husky is a good idea at that point. Shedding can be reduced by feeding your Husky a good balanced diet, free of additives and regular grooming. Use a slicker or pin brush to groom the Siberian Husky's coat. These brushes will detangle and remove loose fur at the same time. If you don't already have one, you should consider purchasing an undercoat rake. This is a very effective de-shedding tool that can reach the thick, fuzzy undercoat of the Siberian Husky that a slicker brush cannot. Number 12. Pembroke Welsh Corgi. What could be more adorable than a Pembroke Welsh Corgi approaching you to get on your lap? No. When they stand up, expect them to leave a mound of red, fawn or tan fur. This breed is known as the Queen of Shedding. Their fragile overcoats are protected by thick, slightly coarser overcoats, just like most double-coated breeds, which means complete blowouts around twice a year with continued shedding the rest of the time. Pembroke Welsh Corgis evolved waterproof fur over time due to Corgis being bred for herding animals outside for extended periods. Regular brushing is essential for Corgis, especially during their twice-yearly shedding seasons. While they're blowing their coat, you might wish to increase their brushing frequently to at least once daily. 13. Chihuahua. Surprisingly, the Chihuahua is one of the dog breeds that sheds the most. Despite its small stature, this breed sheds and loses a lot of dead hair. We recommend brushing your Chihuahua every day to prevent dead hair buildup. Short-haired dog breeds should only be groomed with soft, bristle brushes. Because of their increased sensitivity, this kind of dog may cry or scream if they feel threatened. So make sure the environment is safe and secure before attempting to brush your Chihuahua. And on that note, we've come to the end of the video. Which of these dog breeds shedding have you experienced before?